We are now live. I love it. Welcome to the virtual college exploration for students, sponsored by the Pennsylvania Association for College Admission Counseling and by StriveScan. PACAC, the Pennsylvania Association, is a nonprofit association comprised of more than 1,200 school counselors, college admissions counselors, independent educational consultants, and other professionals responsible for guiding students through the important transition from high school to post-secondary options. Thank you for joining us tonight. A few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenter at any time. Your camera and microphone are off. Panelists cannot see or hear you. This is just one of many different sessions that are happening, so be sure to check out the full schedule at pacac.org/virtual. The virtual fair runs until November 6th. The presentation is being recorded and will be available within roughly a week at that same website, pacac.org/virtual. I'd like to now turn it over to Joshua White from Shenandoah University.
All right. Good evening, everybody. My name is Joshua White, and I am an admissions counselor here at Shenandoah University. So happy that you guys are joining us on today. Tonight, you're going to get a ton of information about Shenandoah University, what we're all about, a little bit about myself. I graduated from Shenandoah in May of 2018, receiving my bachelor's degree in business administration, was also a student athlete at Shenandoah as well. All right, so one of the first things that I like to tell students about Shenandoah University is that Shenandoah is a private small university in Winchester, Virginia. Winchester, Virginia is in Northern Virginia. We're about 70 miles from Washington, D.C. So when you think Shenandoah Valley, you got to think Shenandoah University. When I said small, I meant small. We are a small private university. We have a little over 4,000 total enrollment. But that also includes our graduate students as well with our total enrollment. Because of those numbers at Shenandoah University, we have an 11-to-1 student to faculty ratio, and the average class size at Shenandoah is around 20 to 15 students. So inside of every single classroom, you're going to get a very personal, very, very intimate experience with all your professors. You actually get a chance to build relationships with all your professors as well. Last year, we brought in our largest class of 518 students to Shenandoah University. And because of that, we still have a small school setting, all right? So once you step foot on campus, we like to make sure that every student knows that you are accepted as who you are. We have a very diverse experience here at Shenandoah University. We have over 55 different countries that attend Shenandoah. So we have students from all over the world that attend Shenandoah that bring a unique perspective, maybe a different idea, maybe a different religion, a different gender, a different diversity, whatever it may be. We want students to know that once you step foot on our campus, you are accepted as who you are. At Shenandoah, we have 8 schools and divisions, but still make us one university. So we have a complete diverse experience with our academics as well. So throughout all your academics, you'll get a chance to do a lot of cool things. We have our direct admit School of Nursing, which will give you a chance to start your nursing program starting from your freshman year. We have our wonderful conservatory that consists of music, theater, and dance. So if you're interested in musical theater, or if you're interested in dance, or if you're interested in music composition, we have tons of majors within our conservatory at Shenandoah University. After that, we have our School of Business, which consists of our AACSB accredited institution with our business school. So if you're interested in marketing, finance, sports management, or any other concentrations, we have that. We're actually the first school in the country with an esports major. So if you're interested in esports, we do have that as a major and a minor as well. After that, we have our graduate health professions, which consist of physical therapy, occupational therapy, athletic training, and many other programs as well. We also have our College of Arts and Science and many other programs as well. At Shenandoah, we have over 80 majors and over 40 minors for students to choose from. So we have tons of academics for our students, even if you come into Shenandoah undecided. I came into Shenandoah undecided. I wasn't sure if I wanted to come in as a kinesiology major or a business administration major. So I came in undecided. But we have undecided major, and it'll give you a chance to really find which lane you want to go to with your academics. Like I mentioned earlier, we have tons of minors to choose from. And with a minor is just something that you may not want to major in, but you want to pick it up as a minor. We have tons of minors to choose from. My minor at Shenandoah was coaching football. I played football, so why not learn how to coach the sport that I play? All right, so we have tons of minors for you to choose from. Some of our most popular minors consist of dance, biology, business administration, and many other conservatory minors as well. All right, throughout your academics, you'll get a chance to interact with many accomplished professors who have done the things that maybe you're trying to do in your specific major. We don't like to necessarily bring in professors who may have just taught a class. We want professors who have done the things that you're trying to do. So, for example, we've had a professor who's been nominated for Grammys, as you can see on the screen. We have professors who've been nominated for Oscars. We have professors who have been, directors of esports programs, and they now teach in our esports program. Our professors are some of the best professors that will give you a chance to do the things that you're trying to do in your specific major. Our professors teach on a different approach than the old-fashioned way of college. At Shenandoah University, our professors teach on what is called interactive learning. What interactive learning is that you'll get a chance to actually do your major instead of learn about your major. We don't want you to learn about business. We don't want you to learn about dance. We actually want you to go out and do it. So you get a chance to do a lot of cool things in your major, whether that's working with medical mannequins, or if that's going to the Super Bowl, or if that's going, across the Amazon River performing clinicals. You're going to get a chance to do some cool things with your major instead of sitting in a classroom and learning about your major. At Shenandoah, we have a lot of cool programs set up for our freshmen. One of those cool programs is called our I Am Learning program. And what our I Am Learning program is that every student that comes to Shenandoah University receives a MacBook Pro, an iPad, and an Apple Pencil. We do that for all of our students because we want you guys to be on an even level playing field. What I mean by that is we don't want, one student to come in, with the best technology ever, and then somebody else come in with nothing. Everybody receives the same technology. And the great thing about this program is that once you leave Shenandoah, you are able to keep the technology that we give you, and you'll be up to date with the latest technology. All right. So we're going to switch gears and talk a little bit about just life as a student here at Shenandoah University. Remember, the Q&A section is at the bottom of the screen. If you have any questions while I'm speaking today, please just use the Q&A function and I can answer any questions that you may have. All right. So, of course, you may want to travel here at Shenandoah. Like I mentioned, we have over 55 different countries that attend Shenandoah. So if you ever want to travel outside the country, we love for students to be global citizens, but also principal leaders. So we have tons of opportunities for you to travel. Of course, we have study abroad. If you're interested in going outside the country and studying in a foreign or a different territory or different area outside the country, we have tons of study abroad opportunities. We have great trips. One of those is called our Global Citizenship Project. This is a great trip that we offer to students. Every single year, we select 50 to 60 students, and we go to 5 to 6 different destinations outside the country. We split students up into groups of 10 or 12 students, and you'll go to one specific destination outside the country for a week. It takes place during spring break, so it's not, overly extensively long, and you're not missing any class time at all. And this trip is completely free. You do not have to pay for anything at all. Shenandoah University pays for the entire trip. They pay for your plane ticket, where you're staying at, what you eat, literally the whole nine. The only thing students do have to pay for is the passport because you need that to travel. All right. Other than that, Shenandoah University pays for the entire trip. There is a catch. The only catch to the trip is that you do not know where you're going. That's the only catch when you sign up and once you get selected. But once you get selected, we have a huge ceremony where our president, Tracy Fitzsimmons, reveals to you where you're going on the trip. We've been to many places. We've been to Saudi Arabia. We've been to Egypt. We've been to Thailand. We've been to Iceland. We've been all over the world. So if you want to travel at Shenandoah University, you can do that. We have tons of opportunities for students to travel. We open the doors for you to learn different cultures. All right. At Shenandoah University, we do offer four-year housing. If you would like to stay on campus for all 4 years, we do offer four-year housing. We have 4 different styles of residence halls. We have suite style, quad style, community style, and also single rooms for freshmen. We do have apartment style living on campus as well for our upperclassmen. Upperclassmen do stay on campus. I stayed on campus for all 4 years at Shenandoah University, so it was a great experience. So if you like to stay on campus, you definitely can. I know that the number one question for seniors is, can I bring my car on campus during my freshman year? And yes, at Shenandoah, all students are allowed to have a vehicle on campus. We have tons of food options at Shenandoah. We have two main dining halls, buffet style dining halls. We have plenty of foods, different kind of food around the university. Around the city of Winchester, we have probably every single major brand restaurant that you can think of. So your Fridays, your Texas Roadhouse, your Waffle House, your IHOP, your Chipotle tropical smoothie, all those kind of things. We have them around the city of Winchester. So we have tons of opportunities for you to eat. You will never starve at any university you attend, and you will never starve at Shenandoah University. All right. So there's tons of things to get you going, to get you involved at Shenandoah. We have over 90 clubs and organizations for you to get involved. That consists of, our debate team. We do have an esports team at Shenandoah. We also have academic sororities and fraternities. We also have many different intramural sports as well. So if you ever want to go, if you play the sport in elementary school, middle school, high school, but you just don't want to play at the collegiate level, you can pick it up as an intramural sport. Some of our student athletes also play intramural sports as well. My favorite intramural sport at Shenandoah was definitely dodgeball. Was my favorite sport in middle school. Definitely loved it. So I picked it up as an intramural sport at Shenandoah. We also offer weekend trips since we are so close to the Shenandoah Valley and the Potomac River. If you would ever like to go whitewater rafting, canoeing, rock climbing, hiking, anything like that at all, we offer trips within our SOAR program. We also have spiritual life at Shenandoah University. We are affiliated with the Methodist Church, but we welcome all walks of life. So we have Sunday mass services. We have all services on Sundays. We also offer a non-denominational Wednesday night service called Higher Ground for our students that are run by students. All right. We also have 22 NCAA teams at Shenandoah University. So if you played a sport in high school and you want to play it at the collegiate level, we compete in the Old Dominion Athletic Conference, which is a Division III conference that's comprised of many different Virginia private schools and universities around Virginia. We compete against teams like Ferrum, Randolph-Macon, Hampton-Sydney, and many other schools as well. All of our athletes compete at extremely high level. Our baseball team has won the conference championship many times out of the last decade. Our Shamara Wilkinson, she was named our first track and field All-American. Our women's basketball team actually won the conference championship in 2019. All of our athletes compete at extremely high level. And so if you want to continue your athletic career, you can definitely do that here at Shenandoah. And all athletic events are free for students. We love for students to come out and support and show your school spirit. Same thing with our conservatory. Our conservatory holds over 400 performances each year. They have more performances than we have days of the year. So if you guys ever would like to come out and show your school spirit at any of our performances, I highly advise it. I've been to many dance recitals, but I also went to go see Macbeth. One of the best plays that we put on or musicals that we put on at Shenandoah. Our conservatory is outstanding. We even have movies out on Netflix. So if you want to check out any of our conservatory, check out Santa Girl. It is on Netflix. The entire movie was made at Shenandoah University. So if you have any time in your spare time, check out Santa Girl on Netflix. You will definitely enjoy it. All right. We offer many support services to make sure that not only you're safe, but you're well equipped while you're here at Shenandoah University. That starts with our Department of Public Safety that is on campus 24 hours, 365 days a year to make sure that not only you're safe, but the entire community of Winchester is safe. They work hand in hand with the Winchester Police, Winchester and Shenandoah is a great city and also a very safe city for all students. All right. We also have our academic enrichment center, which consists of our writing center, our math center, also our tutoring center, also disability service, and many things as well. So we offer many things to make sure that not only you're successful in the classroom, but outside the classroom as well. We have our career services program. And what our career services program is that they do everything to make sure that our students are getting jobs after college. So some of the things that they do mock interviews. So if you have an interview coming up, Or if you just want to enhance your interview skills, they'll sit down with you and do mock interviews. If you need a resume or if you need a critiqued resume, they do resume building as well. They also do free professional photos. They also bring job fairs on campus and off of campus. Because of everything our career services program does, 93% of our students are right now employed, or they are seeking additional education while getting their master's or their doctorate. And 89% of our students actually enjoy what they're doing. So not only are we putting students into jobs, we're putting students into jobs that they enjoy being at while they're here on campus. All right. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to share with you a quick video. I want you guys to really hear everything and also get a chance to see our campus as well. So give me 1 second as I share my screen and we can play this short video for you so that you can hear more and see our beautiful campus at Shenandoah.
Because of Shenandoah, I have met some wonderful people.
It gave me the opportunity to take a step towards
I was able to get out of my bubble.
They gave me the opportunity to travel the world.
Because of Shenandoah, I got to travel to Rwanda and help natives transport water to their village.
I've been able to treat underserved patients.
Because of Shenandoah, I am able to further my education.
To pursue my passion to work internationally in healthcare.
Because of Shenandoah,
we're Fulbright scholars.
Because of Shenandoah,
we are musician teachers for the future.
I was given the opportunity to make art I am proud of.
I've been able to treat patients in Guatemala.
This university is small for a reason. They do not believe in failure here.
Students don't come here and get lost. In fact, students come here and they get found.
Real life, real world experiences, we are the spot, we are the place to go.
To use the education that I gained at Shenandoah and then be able to impact that globally, I think that would be just really rewarding, and a life lived for others is a life worthwhile.
We're volunteering at the 2018 Winter Olympics in Pyeongchang.
And I'd love to come back and just work with them all again.
Welcome to Shenandoah!
Yeah, baby!
All right. So you got a chance to see and hear and know all about Shenandoah University, what we're about, and what makes us so great and so unique. So now it's just the admissions process. At Shenandoah, we compete on rolling admissions. What that means is that we don't really have too many firm deadlines and we make decisions on the fly for students. All right. The only things that we will need, the required materials, starts with the application. Our applications on our school website. It is not on the Common App, so you can apply today for seniors on our school website at su.edu. After that, we will need your transcript. And on your transcript, we'll be looking for a couple of key things. One, we'll be looking for 4 years of English. We just want to make sure that you're in your senior year of English class. After that, we'll be looking for 3 years of math. And then after that, we'll need at least 2 years of science. If you're interested in biology and any of our graduate, if you're interested in nursing or any of our graduate health professions, you must have a B- in biology and chemistry. All right. After that, we will need at least 2 years of foreign language. So whether that's American Sign Language, Spanish, French, anything matters, we will take it. All right. After that, test scores, we are completely test optional. And when we mean by test optional, we mean test unnecessary. So you do not have to submit any test scores whatsoever. Right, letters of recommendations, essays are both optional as well. Your test scores weigh no factor into your acceptance. They also weigh no factor into your merit-based scholarships. At Shenandoah, we do give 4-year merit-based scholarships simply just based off your GPA. You are allowed to add as many outside scholarships to your merit-based scholarship. So if you have a scholarship at a church, a bank, or anything else like that at all, you can add that to your merit-based scholarship. We also have a presidential scholarship. And our presidential scholarship is our higher scholarship that we give. That is simply just based off GPA. There's a certain requirement for that scholarship, and it is a 3.8 GPA. If you have that GPA, we are able to qualify you for that scholarship. All right. With that scholarship, it is a total of $80,000 broken down to $20,000 for 4 years. All right. We do offer many grants, many loans as well. Every student at Shenandoah University is awarded work study. So if you would like to work on campus, we do offer work study for all students. Once we get all your required materials, we will be able to make a decision in 3 to 4 weeks. For our conservatory, you may have to audition. You may need to have a portfolio. If you want to look at any of the required materials for our conservatory, just go on our school website. All the required materials for your specific program within the conservatory is right on our school website. For our early assurance program, we do have an early assurance program for many of our graduate health professions. So if you're thinking athletic training, pre-physical therapy, or if you're thinking occupational therapy, pharmacy, or many others, we do have an early assurance program that will accelerate your degrees, so you get your undergraduate and graduate degree at a faster track. If you're interested in any of our early assurance programs, just go to our school website again, type in your program, and you'll see all the information that you'll need for your specific program. That's everything about Shenandoah University. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself today. If you have any questions at all, you can always find all of our contact information on our school website. If you would like to receive more information from Shenandoah University, all you need to do is pull out your phone, scan this QR that is right beside me, and we will receive, and you will be able to receive information specifically on your subject and about Shenandoah University. Again, my name is Joshua White. I am an admissions counselor at Shenandoah University, and I'm so glad you joined us on today. I hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you on campus. We are accepting in-person visits.
Thank you so much, Joshua. Let me share my screen for a couple of final announcements. For those of you who participated, there's a quick 4-question survey that will come up after we log off. You may sign up for any more sessions that you would like. PACAC.org/virtual. The fair lasts until November 6th. And a recording will be available of this session roughly about a week from now at that same website, PACAC.org/virtual. Thank you so much for joining us, and have a good night. Thank you, Joshua.